Hello Tubies. This has got to be like the fourth time I've tried to make this video, because YouTube is messing up. I think it's like got way too many members or something, so it just like slows down. But anyway, this video is going to be entitled Vlog for June 2nd, Witch or Warlock. And the Witch or Warlock involves a question I have to ask about the community. But first, I want to announce that I will be doing a video sooner or later about ancestral working, and so you can hope to look up on that bit of announcement. Another thing I wanted to let you know before I begin, that again, if I'm not on YouTube as often as I am, it's because I get kind of busy with work and stuff, and I'm trying to get that transition going that I'm sure y'all are all aware about by now, so don't give up on me. But onto my vlog for the day, and there's a website called blogtalkradio.com, and on Blog Talk Radio there is a show called Hex Education, and the people who do this show are Salem witches, and it's Christian Day and Lori Bruno. Christian Day is the high priest of the Salem tradition of witchcraft, and Lori Bruno is a high priestess and I believe founder of the Trinacrian Rose Church of Strega witchcraft. But they do a show, and they have many special guests. And there was an episode I was watching a while back with not Lori Cabot, but her daughter Jody Cabot, and and they were talking about witches and warlocks. Now, and I don't have my Starhawk book with me. She's in my car, who's unfortunately in the shop, but I've been trying to get her out of there. But anyway, Starhawk has a quote in her Spiral Dance book saying, the word witch has so many negative connotations that most people often wonder why we use it at all. And I don't remember the entire quote, but it has something to do with the effect of, because the word itself is misseen and misused, and it is used to empower the, sacred feminine. I don't know if you saw that or not. Had a pop-up. So, the question goes about the word warlock. Warlock, as we know it, and we've been trained to know, that the word warlock is an old Germanic meaning oathbreaker, or a male witch, male black magician, something to that effect. I believe Webster says a male witch, a black sorcerer, something like that, necromancer. I forgot where I was going here. Now, referring back to witch, when you have the word witch in Webster's dictionary says old hag woman, the old, cliche of witch that we usually see. But we still use witch, so why do we still use witch and not warlock? I don't really believe anybody really knows the answer to that, because we don't want to be known as an oathbreaker or something like that. But really, we use witch because it empowers the sacred feminine. But as we know now, that feminism has gone a little bit too far, and I'm going to throw out a name, and I don't want to be slammed with this, but Z Budapest is one of the biggest feminist high priestesses, if I say that right, of her Dianic tradition, that focuses all on feminism, and every time she goes somewhere, it's nothing but a sausage fest. And I'm sorry to say that, I love her, but that's all she ever does, is roast men. So, with that being said, one of the things that we want to try to do is return, the masculine in things. So why can't we use the word warlock, was what was brought up in the radio show, online show. And Christian Day has vowed this forward, I do believe. I haven't spoke to him in a while, but I do believe he said he's going to be forever holding the title of warlock to restore sacred masculine into things, and not just feminize everything, because the man needs to be recognized as much as the woman needs to be recognized, and I agree. But the question is, would we take out the word warlock? I'm not sure about warlock or wizard, but would we? If we're trying to change the definition of witch, why couldn't we also try to change the definition of warlock at the same time? So yeah, that's kind of my blog for the day. But I really encourage everybody to check this show out, and I'm going to try to put a link down here to it. And sorry, blogtalkradio.com/hexeducation. And scroll down here. This is a very interesting topic, and I wanted to be sure. There it goes. I wanted to be sure to, to explain this to everybody, and I wanted to get their opinion, because this really is an interesting topic. And I've known Christian for a while, and that's a long story that I really don't want to get into. But, yeah, and I know he's vowed to take this label, and his occupation is not a witch. He is not a witch, he is a warlock. That's what he does. But not an oathbreaker necessarily, but I wanted to see what y'all think. If you can, or comments, PM me, whatever you need to do. I want to hear more about this. And look for videos, and especially on ancestral working. I want to do some communication working, and probably some more updates later on to come. So yes, I hope everybody enjoyed this video and this blog, and I hope everybody has a safe and magical week.